What's going on, guys? Hi, thank you very much for coming by and checking out the new video. I hope you are all having a fantastic day and I hope you're all safe and well. Today's video is the highly anticipated ISK running 2.0 build, I guess. This is the culmination of around sort of 4 months worth of work. I want to say a special thank you to Lee, Fridge Radar, Karma Bad, Marcus, and Alpho. They're all members of my corporation, and without them helping me on this testing, this video would have taken a whole lot longer to record because, well, I'd have had to have done it all on my own. The reason why I got them involved specifically was because they've got various skill levels, and some of them have only got sort of 20 million skill points, and the base skills for this build are sort of level 3. So it gave me a good platform to work from and kind of do the different stages. So this build has been tested with skills at level 3, with skills at level 4, with some at level 5, and with them at level 5. And the good news is everyone was able to replicate the same results. We were all able to run all the sites at the same level with the same sort of results. With the lower skill points, there was some not necessarily tanking issues, but you weren't able to blitz them as aggressively as you can at level 5. And that I mean, is to be expected. When your skills improve, obviously things get a little easier, but at sort of the base level entry for this ship, you are going to need to be a little bit more delicate about how you handle the ship. So you can't go just triggering everything and expect that you'll be fine. You won't. It's just not going to happen. Okay, so resources for everything will be linked in the description, so you will see the Eve Uni website. I highly recommend, if you are running this build, make sure you have got that website open. You will be looking for lookouts, vigils, watches, 3 of 10s and 4 of 10s, and you can run this in any space. Doesn't matter where you are, you can run this in any Highsec space that there is. Galente, Kaldari, Mimitar, Oromar, both factions of Amar, so Blood Raider and True Sancha, you will be absolutely fine. So this is it. This is the long-awaited 2.0 build. Enjoy. Very quickly, before we do get into the build, apologies, I know some of you are waiting to see what it looks like, but I just wanted to say a special thank you to each and every one of you that have engaged with my content, that have liked on the videos, that have commented, that have shared them, that have been engaging in the Discord. Thanks to you and kind of your reception of my videos, I was duly accepted into the Eve Partnership Program, which is fantastic. It means that you know, on Fridays when we do our streams, I'm able to give you some very nice and very unique skins. So highly recommend coming and stopping by and checking those out. If you haven't, there's obviously a chance for you to win some very nice stuff there, so definitely worth stopping by and checking that out. If you are interested, I stream every Friday starting at 7:30 UK time. We go out in ridiculously fit ships and see what we can get kills wise, depending on where we end up. It gets a bit crazy sometimes, but yeah, I just wanted to say a special thank you to each and every one of you that helped me get to this point. And well, let's crack on with the video, shall we? Yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce you all to the Dead Mac. Dun, 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 dun. This ship is mental, and absolutely every one of us that has flown it has been basically in love with the ship. It is so much fun to fly, and yeah, I personally can't wait to put a lot more hours into this ship and basically see what it produces. So shall we get into some of the fittings? I think we should. Let's go. This is the build. Please don't pay attention to this price down here. I will explain what that is in just a moment. However, here is the build in its entirety. 3 specific faction modules that you will need on this ship. They cannot be skimped on. It does require them. The cat batteries. They are needed for the nuke protection that comes out of Blood Raider space, and some of one of the escalations out of Sancha space will require you to have those batteries on there, so please don't skimp on those. The other one is the entropic disintegrator. This is the faction gun. The reason specifically for this is because of the bonuses to damage and rate of fire. It's actually better than the Tech 2 variation, and you can load Tech 2 ammo into it, which is the ammo I'm currently using at the moment. Other than that, the other faction module that you've got on here is the Sisters Core Probe Launcher. This just improves your scan results and makes tracking down sites a lot easier. As I mentioned, this is built specifically to run Vigils, Watch, Lookout, 3 of 10s and 4 of 10s in all of Caldari space, Gallente space, Minmatar space, Amar space, and that includes both Sancha and Blood Raider, along with all of the escalations that do come out of it. I highly recommend, while using this ship, that you have the EVE Uni website open. This will give you an indication as to what your triggers are likely to be, so if you are doing this with lower skill points, you can at least factor in what you need to do so you don't overwhelm yourself. But like I said, we've had very consistent results across the board with everyone, including, like I said, from someone that's got 20 million skill points right up to someone, well, in my category where I'm sat at sort of 270 million skill points. So yeah, the cost, right. Now, the reason that this says 3.9 billion is actually because currently in the ship hold at the moment is the culmination of the last, it equals about sort of 24 hours worth of work. I've essentially been going around recording all of the sites, so I have ran every single 3 of 10, 4 of 10, Vigil, Watch and Lookout in every single bit of space and recorded it, so that you guys can essentially get a comprehensive guide on what you need to do in order to run these, so you can see that. This is the results of that work, so that you can compare this against what the other people that were testing this have got. Alpha is currently sitting on 600 mil after running the ship for about 6 hours. Marcus is currently on about sort of 2 bill after running it for a couple of days. Karma probably around the same with the same amount of time. Lee probably closer to 3 bill, and Fridge has taken it kind of to the next level, so he's in double figures. I don't think it's right for me to say how much he's on, but all I can tell you is he's had a lot of success out of doing this, but he's been running it for a lot of hours a day. The actual build cost for the ship itself is actually around 400 mil. If I go into here and then simulate the fittings and remove all of this, and you can see here we are currently getting total build cost of 429 million. That is the base cost for the ship, and like I said, for 429 million, it does a fantastic job. Now, one of the big advantages to this is you can upgrade this on the go, and you can do so for free, which I think is probably the better point to this. So, for example, this armor rep here has currently got the Tech 2 armor rep in it. However, in our cargo, one of the things that we got from running the 4 of 10 in Gallente space was the C-type medium armor rep. So you can replace the armor rep on here with that one. It's going to improve your tank. Same with the hardeners. You've got the C-type energized membranes, which you get from Blood Raider space. You can put those on there, and that again is going to increase the amount of tank you've got. You've got the tracking enhancers that come from Sancha space. You've got the afterburner that comes from Caldari space. So you've got a number of different options here where you can actually upgrade the ship just by using the modules that you're going to get. Again, while your skills are improving, using those modules, even at the higher levels, you are going to get some really positive and really good results. But yeah, this is basically the build, and what I'll do at the end of this video is I will include some snippets from some of that the stuff I've already recorded, so you can just see kind of how well it was holding up. What we're going to do, as soon as we enter a system, we'll launch our probes. So we've got our probes out here. Don't set them any wider than 4 AU. They don't need to be any bigger than that. Go into here in the top left hand corner of your solar system map and turn off all the markers. You don't need them on because you need to see these white dots. These are called orbital bodies, and what you essentially want to do is take your probes at 4 AU and place them over the white dots. Make sure you do it on both the X and Y axis and then hit scan. The reason why we do that is because any anomaly, any signature that you will find ultimately is only ever going to spawn within 4 AU of a planetary body, of an orbital body. So as you can see here, it's spawned. If I just move the probes out, you can see here it's actually spawned right next to this planet, which is where we're at now. So it's about 1.5 AU away from where we're at. So yeah, don't set your probes any further than 4 AU. It's not needed. Just that, and then use your orbital bodies, and you will be able to find the signatures that you need. Again, you're looking for vigils, lookouts, watch, 3 of 10 and 4 of 10s. All of those sites are listed on the Eve Uni website, which is linked in the description below, so feel free to check that out. It is a really good resource that I do recommend having open. If you do need a more comprehensive breakdown of how to do scanning and kind of what you're supposed to do in that situation, I have got a video that I will again link in the description, and I will see if I can put a card somewhere on the screen, which is my scanning video. This will run you through a more comprehensive breakdown of exactly how you need to be scanning down signatures, so you can do it in a fast and efficient way. So that's pretty much it. So this is the Vedmak. It is a cruiser, so it is a very nice cruiser. It's got some very significant bonuses here to sort of damage and range, and skill requirements for it are the precursor cruiser to level 1. I've currently got it to level 5, but ultimately you want to get this. This is the skill you need in order to get it. The other skills you are going to need to train are the ones specifically for this weapon here, which is the medium precursor weaponry. Again, getting this to level 3 at a minimum allows you to use this gun and do some fairly reasonable damage. However, if you can get this to level 5 and then train the specialization, this then means that you get access to the Tech 2 ammo, which is ultimately going to give you better results, more range, and a higher amount of damage that you're outputting. Aside from those skills, making sure that you've got your Magic 14 skills, again, a link to a video for that is in the description. Making sure you've got those skills trained to at least basically getting those covered and taken off. They're kind of the fundamental skills to anything within Eve. So having those skills trained will essentially make anything that you do in Eve, not just necessarily this, but anything that you do in Eve, a lot easier to do. So make sure you focus on those. The other ones that you do want to pay close attention to are in your armor skills. You've got your compensation skills down here, so kinetic, explosive, thermal, and EM. Make sure you've got those trained to level 5. Repair systems, targeting's another good one, because once you've got all your targeting leveled up, this thing can lock up to 10 targets. Drone skills are handy. You're only using light drones, but having at least the kind of durability and navigation stuff means that they'll survive longer, and they'll obviously move quicker as well. Navigation, again, training up stuff like Afterburner means that you're going to use less capacitor when you're running, but these are again covered in the Magic 14. So that's it. This is the Vedmak. So there you go. That is the DED Mac. It is a phenomenal ship. It does really, really well, and hopefully you get you're able to replicate the results. You're able to get similar sort of outcomes. If you are looking for an alpha build version, I have got a video that I made specifically for those of you that have got alpha status, so that you can still do a version of these. However, I would say please make sure that you've got the supporting skills to use it. The Magic 14 again are going to help you out substantially. Make sure you've got the Eve Uni website open, which is linked in the description. If you have got any questions, by all means feel free to pop by the Discord server. That is linked in the description as well. Failing that, I stream every Friday at 7:30 here on YouTube. So by all means feel free to stop by, come say hi. We do some stream level PvP where I bring people along from the stream. We go out, we get some kills, we have some fun, we do some giveaways, and it's generally just a really good time. So yeah, that's it for me. I'm off. Enjoy the next bit of the video. It's just a breakdown of some of the outcomes from some of the sites that I did, and yeah, until then, I will see you all on the next one. Bye for now. Bye.